Good morning to each and every one of you all. I didn't worry to do a countdown this morning because you all would have seen the fast-paced motion of an Olympian sprinting across the rocks out here this morning. Good morning to each and every one of you, and a blessed Monday to all of our friends, family and loved ones. Today is a special day, I'm sure, for many people, but there's one person here that I want to wish happy birthday to, and that is our Miss Care, our own Miss Care. This morning, I think she was one of the first icons that popped out. A big smile. All I saw was a smile. I knew it had to be her for sure. Good morning, Nicole. Happy birthday, and to everyone else that's celebrating today. It's low tide week, as we talked about before, so what we're doing today is we're taking a little bit of an adventure into areas that we could not normally come at high tide and that we have not been able to come recently. We have been starting in these general areas, but not actually where we're going to be this morning. I'm sure that many of you know where we are because of the iconic Mullins Beach Bar. And those that are not familiar, we are in the parish of St. Peter. And this is what is the Westmoreland's beach property now, but it's Mullins, what we all call Mullins Beach, or Mullins Beach Bar. It's still referred to commonly as that. Beautiful morning to you. All right, we're going to say our serenity prayer. Just want to get us into another spot here where we can go. There's quite a bit of surge that's coming up this morning. It is low tide, so we're getting a little bit of surge on the close-in section on the reefs. But we'd like to start our serenity prayer looking in this beautiful, quaint direction. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. You may remember our friends that we were swimming with the other day. They're back again this morning, trying to give them a little wave, but they're not picking me up here on the shelf itself. But just want to say good morning to you, and here I am. So, welcome to Barbados, and welcome to the beauty through my eyes, and welcome to the Care Team's adventures today. So where we're going, we have done before, but we haven't done this for a little while. Signal here is usually incredibly good, so we're going to see how that goes, and hopefully it'll be a nice, smooth transmission today for you. For those West Coasters, you're going to love this. Lots of little bays and coves, couple of little enhancements since the last time we were here. So let's get this on the roll. Now this morning, we could also dedicate this, besides Nicole, but to our nosy conductor. Because this morning we're doing enough nosies as we're going here. Check out the way that they have fixed up here just for the EMC this morning, so we could access all of these areas. This is a beautiful property. Nice railing and stuff. I'm sure that is actually the property owners, because they would probably use here to get to Mullins Beach. I'm just going to show you how beautiful this walkway is. It's being laid in front of this villa, and then we'll take a little nosy. This is something new for me. I haven't seen this here before, and I've seen a lot of work that's been going on here in this villa section itself. So you could actually be waking up this morning, sipping your coffee, sitting right here and eating your breakfast, looking at this amazing view if you so desired and so could afford. For me, I'm doing this free. I'm here in the rocks. I'm enjoying the same view. I had my coffee before I left home. I'm still tasting it because it was a strong one, just like our driver's favorite brew. And I am ready to roll. So here we go. Now there's a sign here that I think is great. So what we're going to do is we're really going to give them a smile. And we're going to smile back at them as well. As you can see what it says, smile, you're on camera. So let us give them our EMC smile and our EMC wave. Good morning to everyone that's on camera here looking at us. Good morning to you all. Greetings. Come and join us in the EMC. It's a place where we start with peace and tranquility every morning. All right, so off we go. We're going to have sort of like an adventurous walk this morning. I did come this way, obviously. I parked in the other extreme end of where we're going. So I've been over this section already. I want to test it out this morning because the tide, although it's low, down here still is suffering from the erosion that happened over the winter months and stuff. So it hasn't fully recuperated, but there is some sand definitely coming back. We will notice that as we're going along. Show you that in a few moments time. You can see this is where we had to sort of like get to a hop, skip and a jump and bail down. So bear with me a couple of seconds. They're not grunts you're hearing. This morning I saw a gentleman out here, was talking to him for a little bit, not for too long, but for a little bit. And he was talking about the erosion as well, you know, about what he remembered in the older days and stuff. So we had a good reminisce this morning before we started off. I don't know what you saw on camera just now because I was busy looking at the obstacle course. You know, I am extremely versed in these kind of conditions. This is what I train in all the time for my Olympics. However, you have to be careful, you have to watch where you're going. I don't usually train with a camera in my hand. Usually the camera focused on me, of course, but you know that is paparazzis everywhere. One love. Jeez, sing your tune, please, Nick. Alright, so you will get an idea of where we are as well. This is the gas station, it's just to the north of Mullins Beach itself. So just to give you an indication where we are, cell towers immediately here, so signal this morning should be brilliant. Very limited parking here. If you want to park from Mullins, you have to use it, go up on the old Baker's Road, just opposite sort of to the south of the actual Mullins Beach itself. Park there and walk to the beach. Very limited parking on the west coast. Mostly villas and stuff taking up all the land side, all the beachside property. And then we have a lot of commercial buildings on the land side, so limited parking in this area. We're going to be taking, as I said before, a couple of little walks around. We're going to be doing a lot of nosing today. We're not going to walk over people's property though, but we're certainly going to look in them for sure. So how can I tell you all where to come and rent if I don't show you? Here, that's our pitch for today. Beautiful, beautiful locations along here. Absolutely stunning. Rental properties in this area, many, all along the west coast. But I will have to tell you, go to that old mattress, cut a slit in it, and take out some of that old cash, because you're going to need that if you're renting down here, definitely. Now, there's no way we could have done this with a camera at high tide, so we're really taking advantage of the conditions. I think the first low today is around 7, just after 7, 7:25 or something. Not sure the exact time, but I know it's after 7. And it gets progressively later. As you all would know, been talking for a long time about the low tide that's coming on Wednesday, which is the 15th, which is full moon day. So we'll be taking that in. Hopefully we will be able to get some good areas to do so. But we're going to take advantage of all the tides that are around that time. So we're going to be out this morning taking a good beach stroll. Beautiful area. Alright, that's our first obstacle course completed. Just to see, let you see what you're going to have to make your way around if you are doing what we're doing. Look in the other direction. We start on the furthest point there that you're seeing, just sort of like center of the camera, and then we walked away here. So you'll see why we always mention about carrying beach shoes with you wearing the west coast. You couldn't walk through it with slippers, and a typical water moccasin will come off your foot every time you step in these areas, unless you have them on with some duct tape or something. So go online, have a look for beach shoes, ones that have big holes in the bottom, or holes in the bottom that will let the water and sand out. There are quite a few different options on board. I'm trying on a new pair, a newer brand I should say, quite different but good, holding steady, no slippage and lots of drainage. Shoes feel as though they're a part of my foot. They're not moving with the water, which most of the water moccasins would do. If you're coming to Barbados, there are two things that you could invest in. One is a good pair of mid-cut hikers. I would recommend mid-cut because the areas like over on the east coast of the island, along the train line between Bath and Calawash, etc. Some pretty rough areas, a lot of dips and holes and everything else that goes with it, and slippery conditions. When I say slippery, well, a lot of loose marl and stuff on top. So please invest in some good hikers. Don't have to be mid-cuts, but I recommend mid-cuts for ankle security. And definitely beach shoes. If you can get those, well, that all depends. Maybe a person just wants to invest in a towel because you want to spend your vacation on the beach. Well, you could do that if you would like. Mr. Conductor, if I don't wake up the guests, how are they going to know that the EMC is here, sir? Jeez. I know that from young. All of my former bosses used to say, boy, you don't have a volume knob on that voice. I said, absolutely, only one, sir, all on. It doesn't get any quieter, sir. As you can see, these folks here smartly putting up their afternoon shade. Out here will get beastly hot, especially on this property here from about 12 o'clock right through in the afternoon time. Even this sun screen that they have on the top will not provide shade because the sun will come directly under it. That's the only thing of the west coast that I like to tell people about, that when it comes to evening time there is no shade. All the shade disappears because the sun's angle itself comes right under the trees. Okay, we're working our way across a very sandy and rocky area, so Just bear with us, it's going to be slow going. Alright, so we have outer shelves all along this bay here. This is why I'm not really going to see. I could have found one or two little pockets, but majority of this area has this outer shelf of reef. Now at certain times of the year the sand will build in here and give you lovely little pools. I've seen that as well. And then at certain times there's so much sand that you don't see this outer shelf at all. It all depends on the conditions. Yes, we are losing sand. I had some really interesting conversations yesterday with Spot on the south coast. You know, we were reminiscing of how the beaches used to be and what our grandparents used to talk about and stuff. You know, and he had confirmed something he'd also heard that my grandmother used to tell me, which I could not understand, that there was a road off Accra Beach out in the sea, actually in the sea where it was not sea at the time, and buggies used to go up and down there. And we talked about it yesterday, but more on that as we get onto that coastline. But it shows that the sand was a lot more at one time, and then the claims are that Hurricane Janet was the first real impact on the south coast or on the island itself, where lots of sea erosion went on. And then we had the hurricanes around 2004 and 5, which also did damage again. So sand came in between Janet and then it started to go again, which we're still seeing the going part of it. I really wish these businesses would put signs out on the beach side so that the crafts or passing pleasure crafts and also the beach goers like myself could give them a little plug out. I know there's a reggae in this general area, but I also know there are other bars as well. So if any of you are familiar with these properties, from the familiar names these properties, please spread the word within the vlog this morning, because I don't want to go and call the wrong place. I can do it on my own. I don't need the encouragement. Now all here would have been little small shadow homes similar to this here in years gone by. All the west coast actually had these little small shadow homes and lots of mahogany forest areas and stuff on the coastline. However, over the years you can appreciate the money has talked and bought up most of these properties, and there are now villas on the west coast and hotels, of course. Beautiful, beautiful. We talked with the coves just now. Little coves all along this section here, really cute. I like how this looks. You know, at one time this would have been one long strip of beach, and you would have just walked and walked on sand. Now you have these coves formed by the groins that they're trying to save the rest of the beaches with, and also to gather sand. Beautiful, beautiful place. I love down here. Now if you're looking for sea glass, you don't see much this morning, but sea glass around here up to Reeds Bay, usually you get plenty of it. Long ago, they had King's Beach Hotel down here. That was dismantled. You all would know a lot of construction's gone. It's called a Great House. This is a part of it here. It goes right through the property. We're going to show you as we go a little closer. But this is massive, massive complex. Just to let you know, this is all ground sand. You can see the texture of it. This is not normal sand. And as you would know, the west coast is usually very powdery. So as you can see, this is the grand one. We talked about this here last time we were down here, about how a lot of sand had been dropped here. However, the last time we were down here, all the sand had gone because of the tides and stuff that they had in the area at that time. However, as you can see, the beach is rebuilding. We talk about the summer beaches, especially on the west and south. We're going to be starting to see them now. We're going to start building again. Hopefully one of these days they will bring in more sand than they took. That is not the case at the moment. Right, now as I mentioned, there's a shelf reef that runs all along here, but we're going to need to take a little dip here now because I need to get myself cooled down a little bit. Alright, drop off. Right now this morning, a lot of sand moving, so you can't really see the drop off here clearly. The water starts to get a little more transparent as you go up. You can see it gets dark very quickly. So there is an initial drop off, typical on the west coast. We're going to go down right now, ankle deep, just about hip deep. So not that drastic today, but if you are experiencing any problems or anything, please be careful on the west coast especially. It's very, very difficult to get in and out. Just use the surge that's coming in to wash up onto the beach, and ask a friend to help you if you need help. Nothing wrong with asking for help. Alright, we're going to do our first 360, not 180, 360. So get ready. I'm also going to get ready. I'm going to bite my tongue for a few seconds, and we're going to see if we can complete this in absolute silence. Here we go. Well, any of those that had their 360 apparatus or their 360 scope locked on just now, you will see we did the whole thing. And don't mind the wicked people in here that are trying to make me talk by saying about how I can't talk and I gotta stay silent. You're right, I gotta do it because I gotta make you all upset. So good morning to the ringleader, our boss driver, boss lady driver. Good morning to all of you all. Alright, now, as you all know, I don't show off. I do not like to show off. So I call this my camera time. We're getting more and more technical with our words. We get a bigger dictionary, as you can see. So this is camera time, this is not show off time, but I want you to see that I am actually in the sea. And I want to let you know what the sea conditions feel like. So, sea definitely a little bit chillier than the outer air this morning, without a doubt. A little bit of chilliness there. When I say chilliness, Bajan chilliness, not your kind of chilliness. I can actually feel the sun already beginning to warm me up. I did not wear my apparatus this morning, although I came through rain and stuff coming on the road. I did not wear it because I'm pretty sure these are all dust clouds. I was looking at satellite shots all morning. Majority of clouds I'm seeing looking like dust clouds to me. So Barbados will be in for haze today. If you're on the island and you do get affected by those conditions, please take the necessary precautions because it's just something you have to deal with. And hopefully it will be comfortable for you for the rest of the day. Alright, we're going on again now. So, swim number one. I am not going to ask the birthday girl to come because I don't know what kind of celebration she has been having so far. Next thing, she was going to tell me that's a half a swim. So I'm going to make sure and do my own count this morning. We're not be swimming that much. We're not competing for the world record, but we're certainly going to be swimming. That's for sure. I had a great day yesterday at Crystal Waters. Sort of like a little bit of a quiet day for me. You would have noticed I didn't tease you all yesterday. I just left you all be. And that was because I just wanted to be in a relaxed, cool mode. I think I must have brought my docile Saturday over to Sunday with me. Hopefully it doesn't follow me through into the week because I'm feeling pretty chippy right now. Definitely feeling energetic, and the mouth is most definitely in gear, well lubricated and shifting into fifth. Down here has been suffering a lot with erosion, as we mentioned. A lot of these beaches were not even really here. When I say not really here, at high tide, as you can appreciate, where our footprints are there that we came in this direction, that's where the sea will be coming up to in the general area. So it'll be a lot narrower, but it's a lot better than the last time it was here. Again, we can see the very coarse sand here that was all being dropped. So this is how places like Seabreeze and Welch's and stuff were, because all of them had artificial or man-made sand that was dropped on them until the sand actually built. So you will find the coarser grains here for sure. Beautiful, beautiful properties. Don't worry, Mr. Conductor, your nosy is coming, sir. I have strategic points located for you. I did a surveillance before. Beautiful. Now these are the similar kind of groins that you're talking about are laid offshore. Haven't swam here, but I would imagine if you want to snorkel, this would be a great area to do so because these rocks are most definitely forming fish colonies all over them. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this beach. Last time we came down here, we were ducking around this corner from the sea. Is this not magnificent? This is called low tide week, man. I want to really show you all some places that we generally cannot get to. Hopefully, we'll see. Alright, Mr. Conductor, you ready? Here we go, sir. Look, see, saying private property. No trespassing. Did not say no filming. So here we go. Mr. Gittins, when you're down here in your beach house next time, please give me a call. I'd like to come and have a cup of coffee with you here and watch the sun go down. I think that would be amazing. So I know you own this property. Well, this is one of the many that you own. So if when you are down in Barbados, please let me know. Let me come and join you. Actually, let's have an EMC party. Just let us know. We will arrange it for sure. Trust me, the world will know. Don't think you can get off cheap. You got to spend some of that big money you got, sir. Beautiful coastline. From here, we're looking just briefly. First at a beach in the distance there would be the same Mullins. Beyond that would be going into not the little one in the middle. That's a little beach that forms and does not form at times. Beyond that is a beautiful Gibbs Bay. Absolutely beautiful. Another one of these spectacular beaches in the island. I have already told you, in my opinion, which is the most beautiful and which is the best beach. They're not the same, of course, because I have to be realistic. Most beautiful beach in Barbados is Carlisle Bay. To me, the most or the best beach in Barbados would obviously be the Office, which is Worthing. Lots of property here. Obviously going to go into development in the future. From the road you wouldn't see this because of the fence or the wall and the fencing that they have up. But this is the direct area of where Kings Beach used to be, right here in front of us now. But look how beautiful down here is. Now turtle tracks all along here to St. Peter's Bay. You can see them coming up in this area. I don't know if to tag Paula or not, because I'm sure she's all over busy at the moment. But I just want to, in case you are watching this morning, Paula, there are quite a few turtle tracks. And I saw potential nest areas as well, because of big dugout and turned up areas. Beautiful. Now this property here is magnificent. It's set back from the road, and they've utilized all the section in front. Very unusual, because everybody goes to concrete now to get away from maintenance and stuff. But I absolutely adore this property. Simply adore it. You can see they have their own pool that runs the entire length of the property. Well, the entire length of the village itself. A little kitty cat up there by the bar. And then you can see how beautiful this section is. This again landscape, it is absolutely gorgeous. I love, love, love how this would be if you were sitting back looking out over this beautiful greenery here. Just stunning. Too big for me. Anything that calls more than 15 hours of cleaning, which would only be a 20 by 20, I don't want, not interested. I don't want work at all. Now, just now we were mentioned, earlier on, I had mentioned to you about how there were some improvements in this area since we were down here last time. And I will show you one of them in a moment. Good morning to my brother Wayne Parvasino. You're always in my heart, my man. Welcome to the vlog this morning. Welcome to the family. Alright, so St. Peter's Bay, just here, right now. You see Sandridge Beach Hotel. This is the break off here. They call the Fort. Just a beautiful, beautiful area. Now, this is what I gotta call absolutely stunning. To me, these are some of the prettiest little bays in the island. I can't put them as the most beautiful beach, because definitely not. I mean, how can this compare to Carlisle Bay? But if you're looking for something that is like romantic and secluded and beautiful and little coves and stuff, this is where I love. This is definitely a place that has grown on me and that I absolutely adore. I brought my angel here quite a few times actually, and this is a place I love, absolutely love. Now, last time we were here, I know it's low tide, so let's not get too excited. The sea was up on these rocks, way up on these rocks. We could not walk around this section. We could do that today, which we're going to do now, but I want to elevate you as we're passing there so I can show you the enhancement they've done in this area. Actually, we're going to walk over the top and then we're going to come down the other side, so bear with me. I'm allowed to change my mind. That's how I am. Anytime you pass 50, you can change your mind in a drop of a dime. I'm going to the beach at the moment. When you look at me next time, I go on a pair of pajamas, I go into bed. I'm allowed to do that after 50. I just barely passed 50 though, so I'm only now enjoying all the privileges and benefits. We talked about down here, the trees being in trouble. Boulders have been here for a long time, the outer section, but they've actually put some higher ones here, and they've reinforced the side of this beautiful boardwalk area. So as you can appreciate, obviously, if this kind of boardwalk is being laid off here, it has obviously been for a reason, because the beach does not stay here a lot of times. If this beach was like this all year round, I'm sure they wouldn't have gone into this kind of investment or this kind of money. Beautiful. When I first saw this hotel, I was saying, what is this in Barbados? Now this, I think, was one of the first these Mediterranean style hotels, I hope I got that right, that I had seen in the island. And it was sort of like, what is that going to be? But to be honest with you, although it's a little taller than I particularly like, it is starting to fill in with all of the beautiful landscaping and coconut trees and palms and stuff that planted around. Absolutely beautiful. Also, it's a very nice color as well. I think it's a beautiful color. Nothing that blows your eyes or nothing that's dingy. It's something that's nice and cheerful yet light, to me anyhow. I don't know if you're right description, but that's how I'm describing it. But all this section has been laid. Now, there was always a thoroughfare that came down through here, but it was a little rough track. Have a look at it now. It's beautiful. Absolutely lovely. Again, parking here is going to be really, really difficult on the outside. But for anyone living in the area, or if you're lucky enough to find a good park, you can always walk through here to get to the beach as well if you would like. Either that or down by Codler's Cove, where we're journeying in that direction now. The landscaping here, absolutely brilliant. Whoever designed this here did an amazing job. They've actually brought more of a garden effect right on the beach, which is beautiful. You know, so you can relax in a nice, beautiful garden area, or you can come out on the beach. The option will be entirely up to you. Absolutely beautiful. We're going for another sea bath, people. I don't care if I have to walk over coral reef. We're going for sea bath. No, actually, these are little bays here. They do have coral in the bottom of them, because before the sand started building, most of this was coral reef here. However, a lot of that is being submerged under sand, as you can see. And we're going to take our walk out. Absolutely lovely out here. Leave you watching. See, it's a little bit milky and stuff, and that's because of the amount of sand that's moving. So that's not as transparent as usual. Usually just West Coast is like looking through glass. It's beautiful out here. Oh my goodness. I would take a swim out to that raft now, but time is limited, so not to take you out there today. So, I'm pretty quick, you know. I won't get this camera wet. You know, we're going to go fairly deep because I want to show you, give you a 360 from out here, and I don't want to just show you the actual groins only. So I'm just going to keep walking. I'm still walking in just under chest deep of water, quite a ways off of the shoreline. We've now hit chest deep, so I'm not going to walk any further than this. I think this is a good spot for us to take in our 360. So enjoy your second 360 from the water. Our second sea bath for the day. Here we go. I see someone said that Miss Kara was counting. Well, I am not taking her count today, so I don't care how accurate she is. So, not your birthday. I know you were probably celebrating for early this morning. Actually, since last week, probably, because I know Bajans we celebrate for an entire month. Beautiful, beautiful this morning. Now, for just to keep people anonymous, I'm not going to call you names, but yesterday, Jacqueline and Mary were destroying the dance floor. Destroying the dance floor at Crystal Waters. I just want to say that I'm not going to call any names because I don't want you to know who I'm talking about. But yes, we saw them destroying the dance floor yesterday. Absolutely terrible. So you see, I can keep a secret. That's actually why I didn't film yesterday. I didn't want to expose them. They were behaving badly on the dance floor, but so was everyone else. So they fit right in. Absolutely lovely. Mr. Impact, I thank you for healing up the EMC again yesterday, man. She's on. Thank you so much for that, you know. It goes a long, long way. It brings a lot of people, or gives a lot of people the opportunity to find us and to come over and meet us, because a lot of people don't even know it's us there at the time. So that gives them the opportunity to come and say hello, and also to grow the family of which you are an honorable member of. This is not just stunning. I mean, seriously, people, how beautiful could you want it? Now, this is me, again, my opinion. How can you call anywhere tropical if you don't have coconut trees? I will leave that right there. Just beautiful scenery. Oh boy, and also sea grape bushes as well. Okay, we have to put them in as well. I actually do like the sea grape because it holds the sand very, very well. You know, they're extremely beautiful. They can be made into lovely hedges. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to leave it at that because I know there are other people on here that will continue with it because they think that I'm going to be pursuing to tell you all that the fruit tastes terrible. But I won't be doing that this morning. Alright, better clarity here. So this is the drop off that we're looking at. Quite a nice drop off, and as you can see, the clarity here superior to that little bay that we were just now in. This is more like the West Coast clarity. Still not fully clear yet. But still like West Coast clarity. Remember, at this time now, in order for these sands and these beaches to build, there's got to be a lot of movement in the water of sand, so it's not as clear as it will be like a little later on in the summertime. Just beautiful out here though. Really, really beautiful place. These little coves or something that I would have to say would be deserving of a honeymoon. You don't actually have to get married to come here and enjoy a honeymoon. You know, you could come here and have your honeymoon, but if you're in the mood to get married, come and do it in Barbados as well. That facility is readily available. Come and put your toes in the sand and get married to the person that deserves that ring from you, the person that loves you and that takes care of you in any form or fashion. Person that you can call your friend, and someone that you can go to with all your problems and not be ashamed of it, because you know that person knows you and they'll understand you. Cheese on, here the plugs for the marriages. Oh, well. Gee, I got some kind of commission or something for this here. Who takes the money for marriages in Barbados? Let me promote this here quickly. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Listen, this deserves a photo op. Photo op, EMC style. Longest 20 seconds in my life. Let me tell you, that was not easy at all. Just lovely day here in Barbados. The skies, as you can see, are turning back to their beautiful blue. We had a lot of haze yesterday. Everything was grey, but is this not lovely? I see somebody trying to lure me into conversation about passing 60. I will let you know that in about 10 years time, please. When I get to 60, I will let you know that. My gosh, is this not just stunning this morning? This blue is what you gotta call real Bajan blue then. Got a little bit of grey and stuff still around, but that is not a problem. The beautiful thing about Barbados is that if you don't want to look at the beauty in the sky, or if it's a little bit overcast, all you have to do is drop your vision, because you're going to be able to take in this. We're not going to be going in too much longer on this vlog, but I want to walk you to where we have started our vlog a couple of weeks ago or last week or something. I don't know, time merges for me. We're going to stop it there because I want to cover an entire section on it. So I have like 300 or 400 yards that has not been covered. Said before, it's St. Peter's Bay. If you're looking to get accommodations down here, you would know what to look up now for sure. Absolutely stunning down here. I'm going to see if I can get you up and let you have a little bit better look at the property, Mr. Conductor. This one is for you, my brother. Well, I blame you for it. Let's just put it that way. Just make our way up to the gate. Right to where it says residents and guests only. As you can see, we're not going any further than this. I just want to show you this property. It is absolutely breathtaking property. Absolutely breathtaking. I actually haven't been in this hotel. I've worked a group of guests that were here for a wedding. A wedding again, here we go. That was when I was in the company I was with before. And we worked a large group that actually had majority of this hotel all leased out to themselves. So I've seen the land side and I've seen the water side, of course, many times. But I actually haven't been in it. But I will tell you, the landscaping that I'm seeing is something that would definitely encourage me if I was going on vacation. Of course, I would have to check the price bracket first, because that is one of the most important things. But can you imagine, people are paying thousands of dollars to come here, and then thousands and thousands of dollars to stay here. And we are doing this every morning, watching what Barbados looks like just as they are. And any of you all that are coming in this direction, link up with me, please. Let us do some walking, let us do some talking, and most definitely do some skylarking, especially at the office on a Sunday. Just stunning. Wow, I got to do another photo up from here though, but let me get a little bit close to this growing. Sorry, I need to do this here and show you all the section again. I know that Anne and quite a few of the West Coast diehards are on here this morning. I saw their names popping up. So you're going to enjoy this here. Here we go, photo op number 2. Absolutely beautiful, breathtaking, stunning. Whew. I mean, I didn't even want to take the camera from there, but I left it there, transmitting for the whole day, and taking a relaxation time on the beach here. But I got places to go and people to see and things to do. So here we go. Don't worry, I have my cooler full of fruit, and I have an energy drink. Not my deadly energy drink, easier energy drink this morning. When I finish here, I'm going to be going on the beach. I'm going to be parking. I'm going to go in the sea, and I'm going to be eating my mango along with my tangerine and sip on my beverage. So I'm not trying to tease you all by any means. You know, I don't do that kind of stuff. But just let you know that I'm going to be able to do that this morning. Lovely down here. When I came down here this morning, the tide was considerably a bit higher than this. You actually, water was splashing up onto that walkway, so you can see how drastic it has started to drop. This low tide that's coming up is going to be spectacular. I only hope that the beaches that I have in mind, because I have quite a few of them, I haven't decided where we're going to be doing our high resolution from on Wednesday, but the beaches I have in mind, I hope don't have on sargassum or are not affected in any other way, because there are definitely some beautiful, beautiful areas. Stunning, stunning Spikestown area coming into view. Gordon's Bay, Schooner Bay, you can call it whatever you like to call it, but that is where it is down there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We're going to take a little bit more of a walk, and we're going to end this here in the water this morning. So at certain times of year, especially around February, March, there'll be no sand in this section here, this rock, because all this would have moved with the north swells and the type of current that they experience at that type of time of the year. So you have this beautiful walkway again that has been built down here for our comfort and also for accessibility. But you can see how the high tide has shifted rocks up on this higher section here. So you can appreciate that although there's really no swell running down here, the kind of power of nature, this ocean. Now if you're looking to rent this kind of villa, I can give you this here notice. You can always stop this and have a look at it later on. And then I'm going to give you a Mr. Conductor Nosy. Yeah, hey, I like the name of that. Mr. Conductor Nosy number. I don't know, I lost count, but we're peeking over here. So, Nosy and Mr. Conductor. Beautiful. And the name of the property, so you can ask for it by name. Just lovely. Start by extending your hand. Jeez on. Oh, that was a tall one. Serious security on these here, though, as you can see. Stainless steel as well, so not going anywhere. These can be here for a long period of time. You don't want to bail over this wall for sure. Actually, don't want to bail over this wall, period, but especially, you know. Beautiful. Now, I've seen this thinning of this whole walkway as well, too, because when this was laid, this was a lot wider. I would say maybe another foot in some areas, but it's actually been broken away. You can see where it's been broken away as we're walking here. Our friends that we see every time that I'm here doing a vlog, having a morning breather, starting their day the right way, of course, breathing in this peace and tranquility. 2 surf breaks from here, just carry through them very quickly. On the point there is the one they call the fort. I used to call that Sanders Right, but it is, the correct terminology for it is the fort. That is an amazing right, just absolutely amazing. Very shallow reef, very fast. Can be a little bit dangerous as well if you get it wrong tide. And then we have the left that breaks into Cobbler's Cove. Now this here is also an incredible break. It's a lot shorter ride, but it is steep and it's fast. This is sort of like similar to maybe Mullins, I would say. Mullins is similar to this here when it breaks in power and sort of like in condition. Except this is a lot closer to the shore, of course. Good morning, my friends. How are you going, man? All right, good to see you again, as always. All right, it's just beautiful, beautiful down here. Absolutely stunning location. We're at Cobbler's Cove now. So we started our vlog from here the last time that we did the Cobbler's Cove down into actual Schooner Bay itself. So we're going to end our vlog right here today. So we've covered this section of the coastline again from one point right through now to Spikestown. And we'll pick that up at another time going onward. Beautiful launching area for a lot of fishermen from here. A lot of power craft come down here. Not really fishing boats per se, but power craft, definitely, you know, in small, as you can see, small catamarans, you tell, and for other folks in this area as well, all types of water toys over here. Just beautiful access to this section here. Water wagon is over there in the distance. You can see it's clean. I've been parking it away from all the dirt as much as possible, trying to maintain it clean. I don't want it to be too dirty when the boss lady comes down here to wash it. I like it to be dirty, but not too dirty. So I'm going to take care of that till we get her, boss lady. But the entrance to here is immediately before you get to Cobber's Cove, right at Cobber's Cove wall itself. When you're coming from Bridgetown going direction of Spikestown, you will see the entrance that goes off there. It is very hard to pick up unless you're looking for it. So immediately on the wall of Cobber's Cove, on the south side of Cobber's Cove, is where you'll find the entrance. When you're coming down through there, be careful because it's a two-way road. It can only take one vehicle and it's very tight anyhow, but just be very careful if you are coming down in here. Beautiful, beautiful Barbados. Thank you to all 52 that are presently on. I've been seeing numbers jumping all around 50s and 60s. This vlog is a little bit longer than normal, but we're going to stop it right here this morning. Just beautiful. I hope everyone has had an amazing time with me this morning. I hope that you've enjoyed the peace and serenity and the beauty of Barbados. I hope you've enjoyed the companionship, the love, the care, the attention and the kindness of everyone that's in here. On behalf of our amazing crew, our crew has different categories. We have the care team, which involves the driver, just to mention, gotta say that. Then we have our Munch Kings, and then we have our Hall of Famers. They're incredible people that all made records in different categories during our journey so far. And then last but certainly not least is our EMC family, which is everybody, including all the names that I called before and all the categories I called before. They're the people that make this what it is. I can only bring you the beauty of Barbados, but the love and the peace and the kindness that you're feeling is coming from each and every person here, which includes yourself. So long as you've made a comment on here this morning with a good morning, you are a part of that. If you've come on here and watched it and today the peace goes with you, you have taken a part of it with you, and that's what it's all about. Have a great, great day, everyone, and greetings from Barbados. It's the beginning week. So as we always say and everything else, we're counting down towards the weekend now. This is day one, but it's day one under the belt. Whatever you do today, carry this peace with you. Whatever you do until we see each other again, enjoy yourself, be safe, be kind, and be caring. Do it with yourself first, then project it off to everyone else. Have a great day. I'm going to leave you all with the last photo op for this morning, looking into the Spikestown area. Everyone, I hope you have a blessed day. Take care. Love you all.